As soon as I read the book and imagined how it would be to make it into a film, I immediately thought that it should be, her journey, and she would be the main character. Because in the novel, she actually, I mean, she is the main character, but she's basically seen through other people's eyes, and she's described by other people. And I knew from the beginning that I wanted to make a film about her, and she will drive it, and she'll be the main character. So I felt from the beginning that we had to build this world that kind of reflected her way of seeing things.
Yeah.
So it couldn't be, totally realistic. I started thinking about like old school filmmaking and how, they made films and sets that there were, like even exteriors, you made it into a set in a studio. Fellini films or Powell and Pressburger and all those kind of films. And then I thought, but we have, like modern technology as well. And how do you use that, but maintain that kind of more, tactile, handmade, hand painted, feeling of everything. For us, it's just like building a language, like a filmic language, and discussing early on, like what it is that we want to do, like what lenses do we want to use, what kind of movement, or do we want to use movement, or in Poor Things there's a lot of zooms as well that might be a little subtle within the whole construction. So we just decide on these tools or these words or this language, and then slowly, because you don't have the luxury of trying them out a lot before you actually start filming. I think in the process of filming, you just get to know them more and more, and then you're able to make more specific decisions.
Yeah.
And then the earlier stuff, like you can mold more during the editing. So you may shoot a little bit more in the beginning just to refine that language that you're discovering, with your DP. Also, we never, like shot list or storyboard anymore. I guess maybe early on I did that, but it was always just to, again, set up this language and the intention. But then I always, went on, because also most of my films, all of my films before Poor Things, we shot on location. So a lot of it had to do with that. So you go on location and, you rehearse with the actors and, figure out how you want to shoot a certain scene. But I find that's the most efficient way for us to create, this kind of filmic language.